Alright, there we go. We won, thankfully, against the mighty San Jose Sharks. So not the greatest of achievements, but hey man, 2 points is 2 points, I'll take it. But what I will say is the Canucks have got to find better ways to score goals because they are not coming easy, and against the Sharks, who have one of the worst defenses in the NHL, it is criminal that you only put up 1 goal in regulation. And also, it is such a shame that the team in front of Thatcher, Demko, let him down in the last minute of the game so he couldn't get that second shutout in a row because he played outstanding. That being said though, I did think that the Canucks defensively were pretty good today. It felt like for the entire game there was a cycle of the Canucks having like 6 minutes of sustained pressure, and then the Sharks would break back on one opportunity and get a good look at net. That's the way I'd summarize this in a nutshell, but we have a whole game to go through, so let's talk about it, starting off with the first period of play. Early on, it's Filip Chytil with a beautiful setup play here to Brock Boeser, who can't get it by Vanecek. And then just after that, the same line keeps up the pressure here. It's Boeser over to O'Connor, who gets stopped at the doorstep by Vanecek. I don't know how that didn't go in. Canucks continue the pressure after that. It's DPD with a nice shot, gets it through as usual, and it's saved by Vanecek. And then this is what I'm talking about. It was all Canucks. And then the first Sharks chance is a breakaway here from Will Smith, who was stopped by Thatcher, Demko. Sharks had a couple looks after that, but Demko saved everything that came his way. 0-0 at the first intermission. Connor Garland crushes Ferraro here, nice hit. And then the same line with Boeser, Chytil, and O'Connor with another chance. It's O'Connor here on a partial break, but he's turned aside by Vanecek after a nice passing play there. Later in the period, it's the Sharks with another breakaway. It's Will Smith again on Demko, but it doesn't find its way into the back of the net. Score stays tied at 0. I just realized there weren't that many highlights in this game until the third period, so with that being said, let's just move on to the third. The Sharks really turned it up in the third, but so did Demko. He stares down 2 Sharks shots here, good opportunities, and man, this is really looking like the old Demko right here. It's fantastic to see. Canucks, after a couple of terrible power plays later on, get themselves on the board. It's Pius Suter here with a shot, and it's deflected by Dakota Joshua. Breaks the ice, it's 1-0 for Vancouver. But then here's what I don't like. The Canucks sitting on a 1-goal lead here, relying on Demko to make toe saves like this one right here. Remarkable to see, but man, you cannot put your goaltender in situations like this, especially against the Sharks. Sharks kept up the pressure, and in the last minute, it's Tyler Toffoli who gets himself on the board. Of course he does. He's a Canuck killer. Tough play from Chytil, and it goes off of Forbert after Demko made 2 saves. 1-1 going into overtime. And in overtime, Demko makes a 2-on-1 save, and it's the new guys, O'Connor and Chytil, on a 2-on-1 of their own after that. It goes over to O'Connor, who's on a break, but Celebrini hooks him, so he is awarded an overtime penalty shot. And man, he did not make a mistake here. It's Drew O'Connor who gets the game winner here. Beautiful poise here to put this one by the glove of Vanecek to win the Canucks the game, and they scrape by to get themselves back in a playoff spot. As I said, it wasn't pretty, but the Canucks are 5-1-1 in their last 7 games, and they've won the last 2 games without Quinn Hughes. They have 1 more game until the break. They're against the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's going to be a tough one. They got to turn up for it. But as always, we'll see what happens. Give me your thoughts on this game in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out and take care.